Some breaking news which is just coming in, where India's top court has refused to modify its earlier order banning the sale of firecrackers before Diwali in the Delhi NCR region. The Supreme Court has said that the ban is an experiment for 1 year and it will take stock of it next year. This is the latest in the ban on the sale of firecrackers, which the Supreme Court had reported on, which the Supreme Court had ruled on earlier. And now, despite the fact that this was again challenged, this was questioned, the Supreme Court has said that it will not be changing its earlier decision on this matter. And for more on this, we are joined in by WION's correspondent, Jessica Taneja. Jessica, what is the latest on this story?
Well, Saleh, the Supreme Court has in fact refused to modify its order earlier. Remember, this order had banned the sale of firecrackers and, of course, suspend temporarily the licenses of firecracker vendors. So that continues while that ban was imposed, or that judgment had been given out banning firecrackers. In fact, the vendors and the firecracker sellers had moved the Supreme Court, challenging the ban, saying that their business would be heavily affected by this ban and the judgment. Considering their petition today, or their response today, the Apex Court has completely refused to modify its order and said, we will continue to experiment at least for this year. We will see, we will take into consideration what happens after this, after we've seen how the quality of air fares this year, and we will not modify our order further. Also important to point out, Justice A.K. Sikri, Saleh, who had given out this particular judgment, seemed a little anguished inside the court, where he said that his order or his judgment on the ban of firecrackers has been taken on a communal angle, which it shouldn't have been. It's purely based on protecting the environment. So that again also has become a point of contest for the Apex Court, where they say that personal influences are not affected here. It's only for the good of people and for the quality of air they should breathe post the festivities, is what the court is concerned with. Right,
Jessica. The fact of the matter is, it is to do with the quality of air, but there is a big business that is involved in the livelihoods of a lot of the traders who are involved in the selling of firecrackers is in question here. The Supreme Court order came just a few days back. Has the Supreme Court said anything whether these people can be compensated? Anything at all that has been said by the Supreme Court on those traders who will be losing a lot of money because they already have purchased these firecrackers which they were hoping to sell on the occasion of Diwali?
Well, that exactly was the point of contention, Saleh, that, the firecracker sellers or the vendors or the licensees have, in fact, a lot of stock with themselves. And what they're supposed to do with it is what they don't know, because it's only, post, the festivities time that they would sell primary stock that they would have. Now, this is exactly the petition that the firecracker vendors had filed in the Apex Court, arguing that what will they do with the stock? At least compensation needs to be made for what loss our businesses are going to bear post this ban is imposed. So I think the court will take cognizance, but as of now, there have been no talks about the compensation, even by the government or the Apex Court.
Right, Jessica, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for joining us with all those updates. Even conservative estimates say just in Delhi and the National Capital Region, the sale of firecrackers touches 1,000 crore rupees during the occasion of Diwali. And this is, of course, the issue that's been brought up by the traders and vendors who have purchased all of this stock, which now they simply cannot sell this Diwali.